welcome back to NannyQ YouTube channel. So we're doing blind reactions to interview. Yeah, I can't wait to say I'm doing blind reactions to interviews, but we're doing blind reactions to emails I received. I know I've been gone for a few weeks, so I had a travel assignment with a client and it was freaking awesome. She had a birthday party in Miami, so she wanted the nanny to come because she wanted to bring her 3-year-old daughter. And with this client, I've been her nanny since the baby was 3 months. So, you know, we have a very close relationship. Mom actually rented a house on the ocean, like with an ocean view. It was literally walk out the house, walk to the edge by the pool, and there was the ocean. It was beautiful. We got a chance to see dolphins by the house. It was amazing. We even spent a day on a yacht. Saw some dolphins on the yacht while we were in the water. The joy of being a traveling nanny is experiencing things like that. The bad part of it is being in a house full of people and you're trying to get a child to sleep and the music is on 1,000 to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because it's a party downstairs, but you're upstairs with the kids and they're like, I want to go downstairs and see what's going on. And you're like, we can't, baby. It's nap time. It's time to go to sleep. So that's the downside of it. And that's it. Really, there is no other problems. I love all my clients. I truly appreciate them for all of the amazing adventures I get to go on with them. Like, I've been on a yacht, but this one, what is it? Secrets? No, yachts, scandals, something. The company was amazing. The service was amazing. Everything was amazing. Like, they had stuff for me. They had stuff for the baby. It was probably 20 of us. So we had to take 2 boats out, but the whole experience was great. The staff of the yacht service was amazing. Now that Airbnb in Miami, I give them a 1-star because it was looking bad. The sinks were, if you when you were brushing your teeth, the water wouldn't go down the sink. It was stock. It was a lot. The pool was dirty. There was a dead fish. It was a lot. So anyway, I'm back. And your girl has an email. So, y'all be leaving some real spicy meatballs in my inbox. And I just look at the title. I don't look at anything else. I just look at the title of the emails and be like, what y'all got going on here? So, and in the midst of all of that, I'll tell y'all about this lady. Oh my God. Can y'all believe somebody emailed me asking for me to do a complimentary call to her friend because she needs a nanny? Girl. Anyway, that's a whole different story. And I'm going to discuss it with you guys probably one day. Not no time soon. Because I got to get all of that stuff together. And I know my PR probably is going to look at this and be like, well, don't say anything. So I'm going to be quiet for a while. But I'm going to talk about it. Believe me. I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so we're going to do this. Ooh. I think I'm ready to tell my side of the story. Let's do that one. Let's definitely do that one. Okay. Hey, NannyQ, I watch you on TikTok and I also love your YouTube. Thank you. I'm sending you this because I'm ready to tell my side of the story. A few months back, I met the man of my dreams. He was amazing all around. He's a business owner. He has everything that I've ever looked for in a man. I am a single mom of 2. My husband passed away last year. Oh. And passed away from gun violence last year. I'm not for sure what to do, but I'm at the point that I don't know if I'm coming or going. I still have dreams about him. The kids are starting to act and talk just like him, and I just don't know what to do. I talked to therapists. I've talked to my family and friends, but it seems like no one can help me in this area. So I decided to email you to see if you could help me. Is he your husband or he's your fiance? Because now you say your fiance. My fiance passed away last year from gun violence. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I feel like it was my fault that he was out. I told him that I needed some time alone just to clear my head because the kids were going to his mom's house. And I told him it was okay if he went out with his friends just so I could have the house to myself for once. I got a call at 4 o'clock in the morning, waking me up out of my sleep, that he was rushed to the hospital. And he was rushed to the hospital. When I asked his friends what happened, they all just said they don't know. They just know that he was rushed to the hospital, which I'm kind of confused about because he said that he was going out with these same friends who said they don't know what happened. When I came to the hospital, there were 3 women standing. I'm thinking that there were women with his friends, and come to find out, he was married. He has another child with another woman, and then there was me. The other woman said that she had just met him a few months ago, and she got the same call that all of us got. None of his friends were at the hospital. When I talked to the nurse and asked her what was going on, she said the only person that could go back at the time was the wife, and everybody else had to stay in the front. I stood around and I stood around and I stood around. I finally got the nerve to walk over to his wife and introduce myself and tell her who I was. She told me she knew exactly who I was and that I was the reason that her husband wasn't coming home at night. I told her that me and him have been involved for the last 2 years, and we had 2 kids together, and we were actually getting ready to get married next month. She looked at me confused and said, "How are you getting ready to get married? Me and him have been married for 10 years. We have 4 kids together." And she started getting loud. Once she started getting loud, the other young lady came over and said that she had a baby by him also, and that the young lady that he just met said that she found out 2 days ago that she was pregnant, and she told him. All of us sat down and put the pieces together of the text messages, the videos, and the time that we all got to spend with him. He was living 9 lives like a cat. He has a total of 10 kids. We all sat down and we talked. We all agreed to get blood work done to see if all of the kids were his, so that the kids could meet face to face. We decided not to be angry or mad at each other because he was the one that did all of the lies. His obituary was very plain and simple. The wife made sure to add all of us in it, and she also made sure to add all of us. She also made sure to title us who we were. She said she was the wife she put the kid's name. She put me in there as a fiance, and she put the kid's name. The girlfriend with the child's name, and the new girlfriend with the unborn child that would be a junior. His wife is taking everything very well, and me and her actually have been talking on a regular basis. I go over to the house with my kids, and we all sit around and talk. It's like a cool mom group. My question is, am I wrong if I start dating one of his friends? Am I wrong if I start dating one of his friends? One of his friends has come to the house to check on me and the kids to see if we need anything. When I told him everything that was going on, he told me that he thought I knew about it because the friend had told them that everybody was cool with the situation and we were all in an open relationship, so he could go and come as he pleased. When I told his friend that was not what was going on, that none of us knew of each other. We actually just found out about each other when we all went to the hospital. And we asked who was the person that texted us, because none of us knew the number and it wasn't from any of you guys. When I gave him the number, he said the only person that could have been was their friend Larry, but Larry didn't really hang out with everybody, because Larry just told us 5 years ago that he actually was born a woman and he is now living the life of a man. When we met Larry, we thought something was off, but we just figured he was just weird like that, which he was a cool friend. He told me if I wanted to sit down and talk to Larry, he could make sure that I do it. Ooh, this is a lot. I finally got in touch with Larry and we sat down and we talked. Larry said that they were messing around for the last year and that he was coming, and Larry said they had been messing around for the last year. Even though Larry said that he still has all of his female parts, they still made sure to do each other. Larry was able to allow me to see text messages and videos between him and my fiance, and at this point, I'm disgusted. I asked him to send me all of the information so I could share it with the wife, which Larry had no problem doing it. We had a meeting at the wife's house, all of the women, and we sat down and talked, and we went over notes. Looking at the text messages that Larry sent me, the videos and everything, we're all going to go get tested for all of the diseases. Something isn't right. No one knows how he got shot or why he was in that side of town. He doesn't do any kind of drugs from what we know. However, they said there was drugs in his system and something was off about him. I had a dream about him the other night, NannyQ, and it just doesn't sit right with me. He told me in my dream all of the truth will come out, and the people who say they are somebody really aren't who they say they are. That's what she put in here. I'm confused now because me and Larry have been... I'm confused now because me and Larry have been having a lot of conversations. He is actually a very cool person. We've been talking on the phone. Larry has even come over to bring the kids dinner and said if I need anything to let him know. So both of my fiance friends are making sure that I'm good, but I told them to also make sure that the other women are good because there were 4 women in his life. They said their only concern is me because I'm the only one that he brought around all the time, which is true. A few weeks ago, Larry and his friend, I'm just going to call his friend Mike because she got his real name, and Larry is not the other person's name, but let's just say Larry and Mike. A few weeks ago, Larry and Mike came over to the house to bring my son birthday gifts over. It was his first birthday. His dad was so excited about it. So they brought gifts over to celebrate. They helped me clean up the house. They helped me get the kids situated. And they helped me get the kids ready to go to my mom's house. My mom said that I needed time by myself. So she was going to keep the kids for a few days. We got the kids situated, got the house clean. And we were sitting around drinking and smoking. Larry started touching me on my leg. And I didn't think anything of it, because we were all intoxicated. Next thing I know, we had a very amazing threesome. So you done slept with your fiance's best friend and his lover. We had a very amazing threesome. I've never been with a woman and a man at the same time, and I have to say my curiosity did kill the cat. LOL. That's My question to you is, do I tell everybody my side of the story and how I feel about all of this? For the last few months, me, Larry, and Mike have really been spending a lot of time together, all three of us, and it really works out perfect. Larry is the cool girlfriend, boyfriend I never thought I needed. Mike is a perfect gentleman. He makes sure everything is good, and he's a perfect role model for my kids. Larry says she doesn't want any kids because she wants to get a sex change. So if we decide to have any more kids, it will be me who's carrying the child. I'm not for sure if I want any more kids at this time. But my question to you, NannyQ, is how do I tell my family and friends that I'm not only messing with my fiance's best friend, but I'm also sleeping with my fiance's lover? Or should I keep everything to myself and just live my life happy like I've been doing over the last few months? I still keep in contact with the other women, but not as much. We have outings together where the kids are able to meet and the kids are able to do stuff. But that's about it. I told them there's no harm, no foul. I just am trying to find me now. And to be honest, I'm happy with Larry and Mike in a relationship, and it works out perfect. Before my fiance was off, and she said off, O-F-F, he purchased this 5-bedroom home for me. It's a lot of room. All of the kids have their own room. And I'm thinking about letting Larry and Mike move in to help on the bills. We have 2 bedrooms downstairs in the basement that my fiance was using as his man cave and an office. I'm going to keep the office, but I told Mike he could move downstairs and have his own bachelor pad, and Larry could stay in one of the guest rooms upstairs. The kids call both of them Uncle Larry and Uncle Mike, and I just think everything works out. We just won't do any funny business while the kids are up and around. But should I tell everybody, or should I keep this my secret? Well, baby, that was a lot. I'm sorry for your loss to start off with. That's a lot to have to handle. But the fact that he had a wife, another baby mama, and a girlfriend, and you, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't even know what to say. Cause that's a lot. That's a lot going on. But if it makes you happy, you don't have to tell anybody. People won't understand what makes you happy, or they won't understand why you're doing it. So if you're happy, the kids are happy, go for what you do, baby. That's all I got on that. That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. But do what you need to do to make sure that you're happy. I would say, you know, if you guys do decide to do a relationship, I guess a poly relationship, make sure you have ground rules. Make sure that you guys are allowing yourself to have separate time together. Allow yourself to maybe look into therapy or counseling for the hurt of losing your fiance, and the fact that he had all of these extra people around. So yeah. Yeah. Make sure that's really all I got, because that's a lot. You done buried this man, and now you sleeping with his best friend and his lover. I mean, if that's the way the cookie crumbles, baby, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Just make sure you don't leave no crumbs behind, because crumbs bring in other animals. Clean up after yourself. That's all I got. Damn, that's a lot. Like, I don't even know, y'all. Like, I'm stuck as I'm reading, I'm stuck, because I'm like, you are with this man. Y'all have kids together. And he had a wife with kids another baby mama with a baby and got a baby on the way. Well, all right then. That sums it up for blind reaction emails. Well, with that one, I'm finished for the day because I don't know. I just pray that all of the tests come back negative. Nobody has anything. I would say everybody get counseling and therapy because losing somebody is very hard on people. It might not feel like it now, but you might have moments where you break down, or even if the kids need somebody to talk to because they did lose their father. I think that would be good. So, yeah, that's probably all I got. Yeah. Also, if not this Thursday, next Thursday, I think I'm gonna start doing 1-800 live call-ins where people can actually call me on a 1-800 number, and I help them. I answer questions that way. We're gonna see about getting that started and getting that done. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in to NannyQ YouTube channel. Make sure to send all comments or questions that you have to xnannyq.com. Thank you. Have a great day. I don't have any words. That's all I got for that one.